Yo,
Yo, yo, yo, yo.
yeah, you know. Alexa, connect the iPhone. Oh, this first game I played on VOD. And I stand corrected.
I heard they done updated layups and dunking, bro.
I seen.
Time to bring the real rock out.
Oh, my dude don't be missing standing dunks no more.
Yeah, I knew the jump bug, bro, but
ain't no way I keep missing standing dunks
like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Ollie, I mean, edge it now.
First down play.
For real. We got Cam Newton too.
He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Might be looking to run. Coming out aggressively. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection.
That's
And it's
decent.
incomplete. He was trying to hit him in on an out route.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it.
And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get
Bro,
off
I ain't
the
even
field
told you,
on
bro.
3rd and 10.
Like, Pink Diamonds last year won't even stunning for this
Step
much.
out of bounds, but not before
You know
the
that
pick up
they don't start getting cheated till February.
Yeah, but it's OD. I'm like, it's Pink Diamonds. I be looking at like Philly be selling for $1 million.
Oh, for real?
Like, I get the Ron and Wimber, okay, but like, let me scroll through. Like, look.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle.
I haven't seen no Giannis at $1 million though. Out of all them cards, no Giannis. Giannis been at like 300, 400K. One of that. Look, KD at 466,000. He might hit $1 million. He at that Giannis at 800K right now.
Juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think I'm gonna wrap my MT up.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Already at A so far.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Then they took out bad Pats with MT.
Shuffling around, trying to
Man,
get the
bro.
quarterback from getting a read. With the catch, it's Belly. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Yeah, you got diamond
They
cards
keep
going.
attacking through the air. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And
Yeah,
that play
controller
just
that. That ain't
never got
smooth out of
started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
It was a free W. Free W. It is. Take it. Like CW. $9.81. Good job, man. Oh. Man, you know somebody don't got DraftKings, bro. You know somebody don't got DraftKings. About to send this referral back, but they giving out $200.
Need it.
I'm about to be like, oh, I got DraftKings, use a referral code. Need that joint. $200? Take my code. That's all I need to see.
They gotta place a bet.
You said what?
They gotta place a bet too, though, right?
No, I think they gotta drop a deposit up there.
Oh, that's it.
And that say deposit. That should say not say deposit up to $200. Yeah, that.
That's my fan. Girl up, bro. They get. That's how smacking on her accounts. Ooh, boy.
Ooh,
On my girl account.
for real.
Here, a free bonus bet 200, boy. You better go sign a rope. I just thought about that, bro. You ain't like me, boy. I'm signing everybody up.
Let me see your phone real quick. Yeah.
Oh, God. Harmon. I don't know if it was still on FanDuel, too, though. Definitely was on FanDuel.
Go play champ. I'm trying to go. Let me play this regular season. I watch this on the load up and play against somebody OD. Montu, man. 305. Oh.
And the Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Yeah, boy.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Playing on line, Vaughn said.
Yeah.
with the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Ran through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game, and one of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
Wide receiver shows motion. Now he's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Belly. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Inside the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's White. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Hunter. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Winston. They're bringing heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw.
He reading the Bible scripture right now.
Forced out of the pocket.
So he reading the Bible scripture right now.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6.
How many got this? Right to the ground.
Touchdown, Hurricane!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone
Bro, that man Kirk Cousins. We got y'all next too. Y'all gonna get it too. He playing like straight up dookie.
And they did tack on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. All tied up and just about set.
That man got more interceptions and touchdowns in the last 3 games. That man threw 6 interceptions. Ooh, Kirk Cousins, bro. Oh,
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, that get y'all the dub then.
Ooh.
We're ready to get
Who y'all played last week, Vontae?
The Vikings.
That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play call.
They actually been playing good. Nah, you know who I really like though, bro? The Broncos, bro. They actually been balling though.
The Broncos been balling though.
Yeah, I like Bo Nix, bro. You know he from Oregon, so I don't know. Under Sean Payton, bro, I was like different.
Yeah, Penix do need to come in. I be feeling like sometimes. But nah, it took his time.
Yeah, but I would give him a shot, bro. I mean,
Really nice job by the
you know that stuff.
He said he won't you know, he want him to be, you know,
that dude committed,
great and everything, but he was like, opportunity come, he was like, I'll be ready for it.
It's Sellers. Fires to the tight end.
I got no point.
Such a big part to convert these third downs.
Nah, that's James and Tyson.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
You said what, Tyson? Who? He played with us. He played with Atlanta.
Georgia coming out with the fresh set of
He played with Atlanta.
looking for space. It's Allen.
Oh yeah, I'm out of here. He better than Atlanta cat.
Afterburners coming.
Tyson.
Finish the run and the end zone.
I don't know. Tyson used to like Dallas. I don't know who he like now. He like Dallas. Now he like the Ravens. Now he's saying he like the Broncos. I don't know what's going on.
And then punch it in on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution drive by that offense.
This nigga sound about to shoot for the start.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's White. And the ball.
Oh my God!
Maybe some errors on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick return.
Hey, y'all about to see why I be tweaking on these.
Offense, getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play.
Trying to get behind
Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that!
And that pass intercepted.
Use it!
Got to run. He's at the 30.
Will. I'm out of
He
here!
goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense.
You said what?
Nice job. You got him backed up in their own territory.
No, I was talking to Spencer. He watching the game on YouTube.
Offense up with some great scoring field position.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be second down, and remember,
Tyson, how was y'all drive back, bro?
Scoring. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run it in the end zone.
Nah, I'm definitely like this.
The offense did
Damn.
exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to
So Jazz did drive.
The offense took care of business.
And he makes
He said, yeah, I like driving in the dark. But she said she don't like driving in the dark.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab.
Come on.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to pass. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that
He definitely will.
pass, and it never had a
I got
chance.
something for you.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Winston. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, he
third
did.
down.
It's just back to this one.
He's got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit
Wow.
almost immediately after he got the ball.
The thing is, the
Trying to move the
upside.
sticks on third down through the air. Throwing right. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Shoots it to the left.
I'm about to say, let him catch that, bro. I'm about to say. Hell no.
Especially on social media.
I was snapping it. I was about to laughing this up, bro.
If you want to go for it and you fail and you're surprised, you definitely shouldn't be.
Oh, boy. I thought he was going to one of the outside folks. Get off me. He.
We'll give him a
Oh, this about to be a tud, bro.
second
Why is
and eight
it?
coming up.
And a nice second effort by the
This the first bon voyage on live, bro.
Stick their face in the fan and make a tackle.
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the play.
Ow!
It's DBs.
That R1 was open, too, if you seen it.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. This is a third and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On third and long, a check down would be
Go on
the
deep,
last
nigga.
resort.
That shit probably could.
And the ball is
They
picked
cool.
up. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
That's my safety's playing, right?
They'll give it to the back.
Yeah.
And he doesn't find much much running room, a short gain on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half.
You said you thought he got out of there. Hell nah. No boy. Hey, the nigga took off on me with Lamar Jackson one day, bro. Nigga was going up the field. I forgot.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacy.
Yeah.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. He stopped at the 13.
Live on the
system. Comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in
bro.
Probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
To the air, it's Winston. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Canes will hustle to the line.
33 about to start moving for the play start.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, and now dealing with 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Fucking defense.
And the gamble does not work out.
Oh, yeah, he out of here. Hey! Got them. Dang. First game, I lost 7-21. I quit out that jump. Bro, I rolled down the field 3 times, bro. Fumble, bro. Everybody needs a car seat. I'll hold it for me whenever I do have one. I ain't say right now. I said hold it. Huh? that was the top 3. I wasn't looking at the phone. Like Alabama. I know who won.
Alabama about to kick off
Yeah.
to get this game underway. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They
I feel like I
finally
played
get
this dude
stopped
before.
after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Line gets set, first down.
I feel like I did play this dude before. So I think he just do it for this.
From the gun, the ground game.
They get out of there, bro.
Before the defense makes the stop.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. To the air. It's Sellers. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after
He got
taking
caught
a
on
shot
the
on
other.
2nd down.
Yeah.
They're staring at 3rd.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Belly. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it.
He playing down. All thing I had to do was wait for him to break off on the road.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he pitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Fine, yeah.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Tuafili. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They
grabs it up the 25-inch drive. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quick strike complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. To the air, it's Milroe. Makes the catch.
Ain't no way.
He's down at the 1.
That ain't crazy, bro.
Had the touchdown pass on that one. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese.
You get hit from the 3 and roll all the way to the 1.
Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They'll run
What the
option. And he won't.
I ain't never seen that play before. Man.
Touchdown, Alabama! Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the
So he could try to make him fall.
They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. And
I know
Georgia
I can run
ready
and
to
stop
go back
that.
to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pocket starts to collapse.
Got hit.
That pass
Oh my
is
gosh, bro. That shit was wide open, bro.
wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense
He
was
coming off this
all
edge.
over him
Yeah.
right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Belly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
I don't think he's doing the second. What? Oh, the touchdown pass. That fed good ball.
First down to start the drive.
Yeah, I don't want to keep abusing it and showing it. So. That's a different kid.
Caught behind the line. It's Belly.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now on 2nd
They're
down.
like right now, he running man. Everybody manned up on top of each
They'll
other.
leave it with the lone back.
Oh,
Knocked down at the
yeah, now he
35
about to send him
after a pickup
bitch.
of 3.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
I'm gonna hit. We're running back right on this triangle route because the 11 comes streaming every time off his edge.
This is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the
I
air.
ain't have to.
The throw to the outside is complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide.
What the why he lob it? I thought he was gonna beam it over there.
The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
He locked. No, I threw it interception because he locked the pass. I'm thinking he about to just toss the jump to the dude. He not even.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires one high and deep.
Ain't no.
Caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Milroe.
Thank you.
Fires into traffic,
Get the fuck out of me.
on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit.
I'm going to that.
It's an INT.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
He ran off on the D lineman, bro. That was good, bro.
Touchdown time! What a great play by the defense.
He ran off on the D lineman.
With the interception return. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He'll come out throwing on first down.
And he's
picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed.
That's on me. I'm fucking ass right now.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, I had that and the running back in the flat.
Now for this quarterback, but David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. And listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football.
He's doing the same play.
To know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Lets it fly
deep
downfield. To the end zone, and is picked off.
And he's brought down
after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you've got to be dialed in. You've got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He missed the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line.
And he's running in the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll line up for a second down play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take a shot. And he'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in
this
game.
He's
never
crazy.
been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side.
Of course that shit is wrong.
He's got it downfield for a huge
Of course I
gain.
know that shit is wrong.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To throw, it's Milroe. Fires downfield. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone.
Yeah, this game is cooked. Corners getting cooked.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Corners getting cooked. Like, I'm saying, bro, every time, like.
Possession lead at 17. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Yeah, this is.
He'll be stopped.
I did, like, in the red zone every time. I drive down the field and throw a pick. But he do it like that.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He breaks and tackles. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the...
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once
Yeah, man. Thanks, Coach Sice.
There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker.
I said thanks, Coach Sice.
Just like that.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These corners backing off a bit. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. This one's complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run. It's not just...
And the quarterback is snowed under. Alabama pushing the tempo. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got it past
That
the
should
marker.
open like a
He
red
goes to
sea.
the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Using the quick game.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Pressure coming. Chuck it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
24, Georgia, 14.
Eighth play of the drive coming up. The aerial assault continues. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
I'm so glad he did
And
that
that one's
shit.
incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Ow!
And the
Got caught
interception
tiptoeing down the
was enough.
sideline.
The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone.
What that nigga Cam say? I'm back!
Well, if the
Bon voyage, nigga.
Certainly has
Bon voyage.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball
Coach
goes
Tyson.
to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And the extra point
Hey,
pulls
nah,
them
damn.
within 3, 24-21. Aggressive play calling on that
We'll
drive.
go
Just
onside.
They get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Trying to figure out what was the best thing to do, but he ain't locked in.
Field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes that Alabama offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
It's first down from the 11. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's Milroe. Release to the back. He caught him.
Good,
And
man.
with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
He'll ride his man on the outside.
Ain't somehow he still swings through
times. The
How do you
offenses
run one
sometimes
play
get
the whole
concerned when they
game?
got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he made the extra point without problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. At the 45 on its way. Open runway ahead. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to
Save
get
me
locked in
time.
the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. 1 minute left to play. Plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the
Get that
hands
fast
stay
enough.
true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Alabama trying to hold this lead and run out the clock. Finds his tight end.
What the heck? Like, this nigga got, like, plays that just, like, work out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck is
The
that?
defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Third and long, and they they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Using his legs, it's Allen. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. They'll try it on the ground. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the
Way up just
final
got
play of
trolled
the
this
game.
whole
Doesn't
game. It's
affect
crazy.
the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And they add another touchdown late. Listen, this game's over. We all know that, but they're running the football. It's your job defensively to play physical and try to get the stop late and make sure they don't continue.
Nigga ran the same play, bro. My corners was getting marched on, all that shit.
Up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to...
I lost that game myself though. I threw them fucking interception. I'm picking you up. Up, man, Drew 2. Like, why do I play? I'm running the same play. Unrealistic stuff. Same players. Football.
George Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll run the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sideline, it's Henry. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. There are a few things that just make me happy in life. A great steak, a scrumptious dessert, and a tight end who makes a catch on 3rd down.
If the steak's medium rare, I'm right there with you, Reese. And I'm also there with you on these tight ends on 3rd down, too. Too big for DBs to cover, too fast for linebackers to cover. That guy's a weapon.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stint of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back.
Stella got her root back.
And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
So Stella got her groove back. I caught a pick.
Early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house?
Playing against somebody that doing the same play over and over again. Like,
He'll call for the fair catch here.
it threw his head top of corners.
Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside the... And the
I sacked, buddy.
back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to...
It's nice blocking, team.
Makes a move.
Out of there. Get out of there.
Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. A first down for the offense. They run the reverse. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, it's a long gain on the jet sweep. How good is he in the open field, guys? Making guys miss. He's allowing his blocks to set up and then getting upfield.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They weren't able to
Fuck,
get
I didn't get the
that
play
one
off in
early in the
time.
way
I
of
tried to
game.
find what play I
The
wanted.
quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
That's
And the
right.
D deny them on 2nd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Velling. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Brings up 3rd and goal. That's the end.
I'm gonna get lost.
With the score, Georgia 7, Oregon 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense was in cover 2, which means they had 2 safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they...
Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to hold that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. The throw.
Stupid.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for the big play. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They move the tight end all over. The give to the lone running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
On the move, it's Allen.
That I
He's
put
there
faith
to
in
make
you
the
on doing,
stop.
and you did
Here's
absolutely
a timeout on the
nothing.
field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the tag. And he'll take it
Focus
in
on
and
blitz,
house it.
sir.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
Quarterback flexibility to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Genty. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down two possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this two-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to come into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on them throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on third down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
No way.
And he throws another interception. His third of the night. And he's
You the way
defense gets the ball back.
But I love
Oh, he out of here. Oh, man. That was a great game. For me, at least. Well, that was my last game stream. I'll go eat some food. Brother, hungry.